I'm going to use this microphone because it makes me feel cool. And I am cool. I don't know. But I also have my coffee. I started a pretty intense 8-week meditation teacher training this past weekend. And wow, I sat there, and on the first full day, I sat there and I was like, something in me, I have this like resistance in me. Resistance to Buddhist teachings, resistance to sitting down on a cushion, resistance to closing my eyes and do this thing called meditation. I have a really, I think, beautiful story that I kind of want to share. I was on the way home on Sunday after meditation teacher training, and I was with 2 other people. And we were carrying these beautiful flowers just from the weekend. And this person came up to us on the train and was like, "Those are beautiful. Can I take a picture or something?" There was one in particular that they were like, "Can I take a picture of?" And it was mine. And the person sitting next to me was like, "I'll do you one better. Do you want it?" And it was cute because it matched their outfit. They had the courage even to come up and to talk to strangers on the train. That is just beautiful and not something that I think I would have done. So it was just like this beautiful moment, but I had that resistance again, and I was like, but those are my flowers. Those are mine. I made that bouquet. I wanted to come home and put it on my kitchen table. And then I paused and I had a moment of thinking how much that moment might have meant to that person. I had a moment of looking at their face whenever we were like, "Take it, it's yours." And then they began to tell us where they're taking it, what they're doing, kind of who they are. And it was just this joyful, beautiful, connection-filled moment after such an amazing weekend of learning about meditation and my own resistance and my own things in my mind. And I kind of got teary-eyed because I was like, in that moment, I was like, whoa, I'm meditating. I watched this person have so much joy from me letting go of something. We think meditation is sitting down on a cushion, closing your eyes, thinking of nothing, right? But what is meditation? I think it's a tool to help kind of cultivate this reality that we're experiencing. It's a tool to help us bring awareness to our mind and our patterns of our mind. And it's a tool to end whatever cycle of pain that we might be experiencing. That could be the story you tell yourself when you walk into work. It could be used as a tool to help ease anxiety. It's this idea of bringing your mind to a specific object over and over. And in that moment, I had realized the resistance. And as I was watching this person experience such joy and such just positive connection from me essentially meditating on that moment, solely focusing on that moment and their expression and their experience. And I think it was really beautiful. This weekend, somebody that was speaking said something that really stood out to me, and it was like, relax the resistance muscle. I think that that's really hard to do. Along this next 7 weeks of me being in this meditation teacher training, let's talk. Let's talk about what you think meditation is. Let's talk about why you think we meditate. Let's just connect. Let's create that joy, I think, in our connection, as well as the world, as well as your mind. So yeah, if you have any questions or want to kind of pick my brain or have discussion or tell me a story or just like this, do it. I urge you this week to notice what patterns are coming up in your mind. Resistance has been a big one in my life this last little bit, and I want to think about more moments in my life, how I can lessen that resistance. And I think meditation is going to be an amazing tool for that. So I want to help you along this journey. And yeah, thanks for following along.